Hey guys, hey weirdos, it's Adam Rhythorn. I think that's how we're supposed to start all videos on the internet, no matter what platform you're using. You have to say hey to a group of people and then your name. No closets this time, or cupboard is what it actually is in most of my recent videos. Just sitting here, chilling, relaxing, and it's 24 hours since Terriblefest ended. 3 days of wacky weirdness, oddity, uncomfortableness, buffoonery. I hope everyone had a great time and a great show up. Just packed house on Friday and Saturday. A little bit more chilled, about 50% on the Sunday because everyone was burnt the hell out. But a great fun group of people that day. Everyone chatting and discussing the films they saw before and the ones who were having their first time there on the Sunday. Hopefully felt part of the group. I always want that to happen. We're in a small, tiny theater in the back of Eyesore Cinema in downtown Toronto, and I want people to get along. And not just get along, I want people to feel like they're included. I want it to be like a clubhouse. I want it to be something that you feel invited to come back and feel invited to talk to the people. That's why we have usually a nice good gap between each of the screenings so that people can meet each other and talk about their own weirdness and the reason that they like to be there. If it's something you don't get, well, then you're just not going to come back anyway. But luckily, most people do, and that makes me feel pretty special about it. That's why I only chose to charge only $2 per film, because I just want people to just take a chance. And if you don't like it, well, then you didn't blow a lot of money. I never have any money, so I assume that other people don't. But a lot of you did some great things, bought stuff, even just donated, as we gave some money to different cat charities. Originally it was going to be to Annex Cat Rescue, and I'll do something for them in the future for sure, because I have done that in the past, and I do appreciate them. But we also have a few other people who needed some cat issues, like a very local organization near Eyesore Cinema that needed to have their cats spayed and neutered and have all their kittens find homes for them, and luckily Sarita and Ben have been doing that, so put that money to good use there. Thank you guys so much, so much. Basically this video was so I could thank everybody, and I thought after 24 hours my brain will combobulate itself back from being so cattywallop, and I'll be able to figure out what to say. But I can't. I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't think of how to make this statement stand out better than the rest. So I'm just going to do what I do every time. I'm just going to list all the people that I thank. I'm just going to wing this as I have been doing right now. I feel my ADHD has gotten way worse in my old age. Isn't it supposed to get better when you get older? Once your hormones are all dead? I mean, I'm dead inside, aren't you? No, just a little bit. But not a lot, actually. Surprisingly, I'm still pretty young at heart and fart. But my brain, whoa, it's spaghetti all the time these days. I have screwed up several job options, lost jobs in just the last year because of that. So, thank goodness you guys still care. We'll be adding some stuff for the Patreons on there. I think I still got like 13 or 14 of those guys on there. Thank you so much. You help me pay my minimum credit card balance every month. Thank you. In fact, I just added the live stream that we did during Terriblefest, so only you guys can rewatch that now. It's just for you guys, seeing some of the shorts on there and the funny interactions of us talking about them as well. Thank you so much. Expect some extra stuff very, very soon. We have a live show on Saturday the 1st. Morgan and I are going to Kingston to Daft Brewery. A great place. I absolutely love that place. It looks so fun in there. We played there last year. They took a chance on me. They're going to do it again. Hopefully I'll have enough people in there so we can make some money so I can pay to have the gas for Morgan to drive me home. We'll, fingers crossed. If anyone from Kingston's out there, you know anyone from Kingston, tell them. It's a free show, but the more the people party there, the better they'll pay me. It should be wild. I really like that place because I remember when they started making all those anti-drag rules in the States just a couple months ago. Immediately the day they announced that, Daft announced that they were having more and more drag shows. And in fact, like again, humorous drag comedians reading story times and stuff like that, and all those things that people were afraid of, they're just going to do more. So, awesome guys. Thanks for being rebels out there, and thanks for being all about the love. Anyway, as I said, there's people to thank. Specifically, Daniel at Eyesore Cinema, letting me do this for free when he charges most people. That's why I try to push as much beer sales and other merchandise sales, so that I can then give that money over to him at least, so that he gets something out of that. It seemed like a pretty good weekend all around for the store as well, so fingers crossed that keeps going. Then thanks to the people who did end up giving me stuff to give away. I thought a few other people were going to, but the Deli Grounds coffee, you came in, you just mailed a box of stuff to me. Siobhan won 2 of those packs, and I think Dempsey won the 3rd pack that I separated through it. Oh, Cooper won that mug too. The youngest kid who was at that event, who I felt a little weirded out that he was watching all that stuff, but I seen his mom at our other events, and I know he's probably seen worse. Hopefully Killer Chickens didn't disturb you forever, Cooper. Anyway, hell, you probably shouldn't even be watching my videos on YouTube. Anyway, also, and Miles over at Trading Cards on here on YouTube. I know I've been pushing him a lot on here, but he sent me so many cards, so I got to spread those on to you guys as well. So thanks so much for the love. Tony came down the last day and gave me some more cards to give away. You'll be seeing those in future events. I'll be letting you know more of that. Thanks again so much, Tony, for that. I hope everyone got to go pet Augie the dog when he was there on Sunday and Friday. It's always more fun when there's a dog there. Augie's a super friendly little thing. And then thanks to the movie makers. Thanks to Devin and his crew, Dead Prairie Productions, for Killer Balloon. It started the show, and I'm going to say it did some pretty special things to the show. In fact, just before that, though, for people who were coming in, just hanging out, and random people in the store, I was playing for them Monumental Super Kids, which is a movie made partially in South America and elsewhere about no-budget thing about superheroes around the world. Super strange, super weird. The handful of people that did get to see it have continued to still talk about it too. So amazing. Then ending the first night, of course, then Bruce for Bloodsick Psychosis, which is available on Tubi TV right now. So go watch it on Tubi. The more he gets hits with that, should have some feedback to him. They'll be having their new movie, A Corpse for Christmas, coming out very soon. Probably the most offensive and shocking film of the festival, but people were still talking about it on the Sunday, about why and how and where it stood on an art level. And it's discussion, that's what it's about, right? So, second day with the Killer Animals double bill. Thank Genosha, I'm never sure if I'm saying your name right, but thank you. I'll post their information on our Facebook group and our Instagram. You'll be seeing all the links to their stuff on there too. They have a lot of projects on the go. And one of the neat things about playing Attack of the Killer Chickens from Outer Space, it was the last appearance of John Link, I believe it's John Link, who got to be the baby chicken hybrid at the end of the movie. John was always a weird image to me from the early Misty Monday films, also the early 2000s. He was one of those, oh, it's that guy type of personalities in B-movies. Then the 2 shorts, Joe Pickett just slamming us with the emotional hit there, the 1-2 comedy punch of emotions and comedy with Everything I Learned When My House Burned Down. We don't do a short film award, but if there was, the way people talked about that, it would have been the winner. I'll just let you know that right now. And then Crawlies. Crawlies was killing. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody really wants a feature of that. People were loving it. They thought the actors were funny, the timing was great, the animation was really fun and old school, really early Full Moon type of love there. Ghoulies, of course, obviously that's what they're referencing. Obviously they're fans of The Gate. So, and that means love right here. And then Cocaine Snorting Crabs from Outer Space. What else can be said? The fact that it was a very family-oriented, pretty much PG, if not even G type comedy. Just had a few F-bombs, there was blood a couple times, and cocaine use by crabs. Otherwise, it was this amazingly innocent but super funny film, and I'm really pushing to try to get them with a distributor very soon, so that Chuck McGee is the guy who made them. He's been making movies for like 20 years, but the world hasn't been seeing them, so I'm trying to do some things in the background to make that for him, because it's one of the standouts, and it needs to be seen. So, get the name out there, because Chuck doesn't really use social media, doesn't do a lot on the internet, and the world needs to know him and his weird ass but extremely charming and funny films. And we go into the last day with all the shorts. I couldn't list everybody who was in the shorts in there. I'll be posting and talking about them through my live show, my web show, my touring show. We'll be doing bits and pieces of those so those guys get a little bit more attention other than the couple of seconds that I was able to give them during the Super Shorts show. I hope everyone enjoyed when they were there and didn't mind my vocal VJing through the whole thing, because I ain't ever going to shut up, so it's never going to change. I will be doing a backup show for that for some of the extras that didn't get the real attention they needed. Ones that I played in between things and before things, I'm going to do them again. So keep an eye out on that when that show happens. And then ending the night, Xanadu Hellfire. I know that a lot of people were like, oh, this is a real film. These guys need real attention. This isn't just some weird thing. This is a movie that should be out there in the world. So you can buy a Blu-ray of it from them directly. Just Google Xanadu Hellfire. Look them up on Justin Amaro. I think I'm pronouncing that right too. I'm never sure if I'm getting names right when I don't verbally speak to these people. It's all on emails. Armo? But you could just look up the name of the movie. You'll find it. And then Bloodsucker Jones and The Creeping Death was from their previous movies. They had 2 Bloodsucker Jones films, and one of them is available on Tubi, and I know I've been telling everybody to go watch that, so go watch it now. The couple of people that had already seen it because I told them to came to the show on Sunday and was like, this isn't much more of a real film. It's a lot of the same people. They were just upset that French Fry wasn't in it. Have to see Bloodsucker Jones 2 to know what I'm talking about. So for everybody else, thank you. The runner-up for most movies who stuck it through the whole thing is Aaron. Aaron got a little prize today for that. I saw them. Then the winner, though, is a dual win for both David and Dev. You guys know who you are. You're regulars at ICER. You're there all the time. I'll have a little prize thing for you, a little card with some thank you notes and things like that in it for you, for being the guys who stuck through all the way. Hardcore, guys. And also thanks to Christo from Indie Horror TO, that's happening April 4th to the 7th at ICER Cinema as well. They gave away a whole bunch of passes for that. So thank you guys so much. I'm tired. I hope you had fun. If you come by, pose with fake Robert Hoffman again, though. Because, you know, he's our mascot. He's our guy. We'll see you soon. Check out Terriblefest.com for the shows we're doing in the future, as well as all the stand-up shows I'm doing with WC Archive, as well as our online shows as well. And we'll see you soon.